Success is not an option. I leave it for myself. To not have success being an option of whether I will become or whether I will not become. I will become. It's not an option of whether I will or won't. I will. It's 100% guaranteed. And this is the mindset you need to have for becoming successful. You can't make it an option. You can't rely on your boss giving you a raise. You can't rely on anyone else besides yourself. You're the only person you can rely on to make yourself successful. Because the beautiful thing about life is that if you do your absolute best all the time and you give 100% effort as much as possible, your boss can't say no to the raise. But if you don't, and if you don't take responsibility, this is just an example, by the way, but if you don't take responsibility and you think just because you've been there for 4 years that you're going to get that raise and you're going to get more money, it's just not going to happen. If you can take 100% responsibility, doing your absolute best all the time, you're learning, you're improving, you're growing, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you can't, there's no option. Like you have to become successful. Like it will happen because you're doing your absolute most every day. That's the reality of how life works. But if you make it an option, like I said before, you make success an option of, well, I might work hard this day, but not this day. Or I'm only going to eat the healthy food this day, but 5 days out of the week, I'm going to have cheat meals. Or, I see that piece of trash on the ground at my work, and I'm just going to walk right by it. I'm not going to pick it up. These details matter so much. They are so important. Because if you can do this, you can see success, you can breathe it, you can smell it. All your senses are on success. Can't stop you. There's nothing that can stop you. There's literally nothing that can stop you. Because God is on your side. He's on your team. He knows that you're doing your best, and He will reward you with money, that's just an example, but He will reward you with everything you have, with everything you want, because you're doing the best you can. You're not leaving anything to chance. You can't leave anything to chance. Shout out to my mentor, FitX Fearless. He always says you cannot leave anything to chance. So if this means that, you're staying, if you need to do something for a little bit longer, or if you need to do something more efficiently, like you just can't leave anything to chance. Nothing is left to chance, and you have to give your all the time. It's the only way. That is the only way to be successful. That is the only way to see improvements. That is the only way to surefire, absolute guarantee that you will be successful. Only way. Can't rely on anyone else. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you cannot rely on anyone else but yourself. You take 100% responsibility for doing as much as you can in a day and throughout your weeks, throughout your months, throughout your years, and across your entire life. No one else is responsible but yourself. You take 100% accountability, 100% responsibility, 100% success on your mind at all times. There's nothing that could stop you, like I said before. I'll keep on saying it again. Because time and time again, I'm operating at this level every single day. But time and time again, every single day, I see people operating lower than their potential. I see it every day. This is why I'm just so passionate about this, because there's just a rare few individuals who are doing as much as they can every day. My videos are not meant for the majority. They're not. They're not meant for the majority of people. The videos I make on YouTube are not meant for the majority of people. That's the reality. So if you don't like that, then this channel is not for you. But if you really want everything, you have to do everything. As Brandon Carter says, massive success requires massive action. You want to take massive action, you'll get massive success. You can't do these low value activities. You can't do things that you're operating lower than your potential. You can't do that. You have to operate your highest potential all the time and make success an option with every decision you make. Because every decision you make matters. Everyone matters. You don't waste a second. You don't waste a minute. You don't waste nothing. Everything you do matters. You're always grinding, always growing, always getting better. Never make success an option. I will become successful. Tell yourself that. That's a mindset you need. That's a video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.